I thought I'd found the peace I'd come for, here in Munich, where I spent a year in college. A felicitous town, musicians on every corner, Mozart concertos, Bach sonatas, a Billie Holiday tune here and there. Choirs singing Hosanna to the highest, lighten even the heavy sin. Cathedral of Our Lady. On Wednesday, I strolled into the gardens of the Staatsgalerie. The museum was housed in a gold-colored Tuscan villa, once the home of the painter Friedrich von Lenbach. The first gallery held Paul Klee's colorful and cheerful work. Southern gardens, with vivid orange, red, blue, and aqua patches. Rose garden, with carnelian, cerise, and scarlet geometric figures. A cluster of smiling people stood round looking at them. The next gallery was deserted. Klee's ravaged place hung on the far wall. A bruised purple building with dappled white roof is askew in the background. The building once had 4 walls, but like a stage set, only the facade remained. Its gaping window holes were shaded violet black, rays curling behind them. 2 smaller structures tilted in from outside the frame. Their windows vacant eyes to the sky. In the foreground, headstones. Not that different from my last patrol. It had been a long day. My unit had beaten off 2 insurgent attacks, and we were a couple of miles from base. We saw smoke curling up beyond the ridge. Once a village, now a collection of crumbled, dun-colored huts. Wood framings sticking out at unnatural angles. Fragments of cloths fluttering from splintered windows. Blood-streaked arms and legs, and a doll littered the sand. The memory emptied me, and I slumped on a museum bench, head in my hands, heart pounding. I was nauseous, like the time in the back of an old bus bumping down a mountain road, sucking diesel fumes. Hot, and I couldn't get up, trapped between 2 guys who were sleeping. I squeezed my head tight and leaned forward on the bench to quiet the explosions in my head. My dad, a non-vet, never told me about the flashbacks. But he was a career officer, and maybe it's different for them. My twin brother Will followed Dad's lead until he was killed at Shalkat. I had stayed away from everything Army until what happened to Will. But I had to finish what he started. That's the way it was with us. So it was Special Forces and language school. Someone hit me. I jumped up from the bench, nearly knocked him down. Then slowly, I saw it was the attendant, a thin, wispy-haired man carved by age. Bitte, are you well? I'm sure he didn't hit me. He probably only tapped me on the shoulder. I'll be fine, Doctor. I never come into this room, he said. Too many thoughts, too many memories I don't want to have. Looking down at him, I asked, World War II? Stalingrad. I can't forget. He looked at me, eyes filling with tears. His lips moved, but no words came out. And then he placed a thin, arthritic hand on my arm and squeezed tight. I walked out of the gallery and back through the Plaza of Our Lady. My leave was over, That evening, I took the train up to Frankfurt for my flight. I'll be in Kabul in 24 hours, and I'll sign up for another tour. Because I'm not haunted by memories back there.